Hey there, welcome back to Mind Matter Junction, the place where we navigate life's challenges together. Today's video is a must-watch, especially if you've ever found yourself dealing with the complexities of a narcissistic individual. We're about to dive into some powerful strategies that can leave a narcissist scratching their head, wondering what just happened. Now, I know dealing with narcissists can be mentally and emotionally exhausting. But fear not, because today, we're arming you with 7 effective strategies that will make a narcissist lose their mind. Yes, you heard it right. We've got some game-changing insights coming your way. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's talk about why understanding and identifying narcissistic behavior is not just a psychological exercise, but a crucial tool for your own self-preservation. Whether it's a friend, a colleague, or even a family member, recognizing these traits can be the key to taking back control of your life. So stick around until the end, because these strategies are not only empowering, but could be the game changer you've been looking for. And hey, if you find value in what we share today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot more insightful content coming your way, helping you navigate the maze of life with a bit more ease. 1. Holding them answerable. You know, when it comes to dealing with narcissists, accountability is often a foreign concept to them. But here's the thing. Holding them answerable can be a game changer. Picture this. You're dealing with a narcissistic business partner, and it feels like walking on eggshells. Been there, right? One strategy that can make a narcissist lose their mind is making them answer for their actions. It's like shining a spotlight on their behavior and saying, "Hey, you can't just sweep this under the rug." By emphasizing the importance of accountability, you're essentially flipping the script. Now, accountability for a narcissist is like kryptonite. They're used to deflecting blame, dodging responsibility, and creating a world where they're always in the right. So when you start making them answerable, it's like throwing a wrench into their well-oiled machine. Let's share a little secret here. When I applied this strategy with that business partner, it was as if the dynamics shifted. Suddenly, they were on the defensive, forced to confront the consequences of their actions. It's not about seeking revenge. It's about setting boundaries and demanding respect. Stick around, because we've got more strategies coming your way. This is just the beginning of our journey to outsmart those narcissists. 2. Neglecting manipulative ploys. Another powerful strategy. Neglecting manipulative ploys. Imagine a scenario. A narcissist, like a skilled puppeteer, trying to pull your strings with their manipulative tactics. It's an all-too-familiar dance, isn't it? One effective way to make a narcissist lose their mind is by adopting what's known as the gray rock approach. It's like turning yourself into an uninteresting, unresponsive rock. No emotional reactions, no drama, just pure indifference. This approach disrupts the narcissist's usual game plan because, suddenly, their usual tricks are met with a wall of stoicism. We've all been there, falling prey to the emotional roller coaster that narcissists excel at creating. But here's the key. Resisting the temptation to engage in their manipulative tactics. It's about putting on your emotional armor and refusing to be drawn into their web of drama. Think about it. By neglecting their manipulative ploys, you're essentially robbing them of the satisfaction they crave. Narcissists thrive on your emotional responses, and when you deny them that, it's like taking away their favorite toy. It disrupts their narrative, leaving them bewildered and searching for the reactions they're so used to. 3. Threatening exposure. Imagine dealing with someone who thrives on maintaining a carefully crafted image. It could be a friend, a colleague, or even a family member. What if we told you that strategically exposing them could be the key to making a narcissist lose their mind? Before we dive in, a word of caution. This isn't about revenge or causing harm. It's about strategically revealing the truth and holding the narcissist accountable for their actions. When done right, it's like pulling the curtain back on their carefully orchestrated play. Consider this. Narcissists invest a significant amount of energy in creating and maintaining a facade. They rely on the perception others have of them, and the thought of that facade crumbling can be their worst nightmare. By threatening exposure, you're essentially challenging their carefully constructed world. However, it's crucial to approach this strategy with care and precision. We're not advocating for a reckless reveal, rather, a strategic and secure method that ensures the truth comes to light without unnecessary collateral damage. It's about dismantling the illusions they've created while maintaining your own integrity. 4. Cutting off core validation. Now let's unravel a tactic that hits narcissists where it hurts the most: their need for top-tier validation. Imagine you're in a situation where a narcissist feeds off your constant admiration and affirmation. Well, it's time to change that dynamic by cutting off their core validation. Understanding that narcissists thrive on being put on a pedestal, the strategy here is to cease providing that primary validation they so desperately seek. It's like taking away their favorite snack, leaving them hungry for the praise and admiration they believe they deserve. We all know how a narcissist craves being the center of attention, basking in the glow of constant validation. By withdrawing this, you disrupt their narrative and force them to confront a reality where they aren't the perpetual star of the show. It's a subtle yet powerful way of shifting the power dynamics in your favor. This isn't about being cruel. It's about reclaiming your own agency. By recognizing the impact of withholding that core validation, you're essentially breaking the cycle of dependency they've cultivated. It's a step towards establishing healthier boundaries and regaining control over your own emotional well-being. 5. Hinting at control threats. Imagine if you're dealing with a narcissist who revels in maintaining control over situations and people. Well, what if we told you that the mere suggestion of losing control could send their world into a tailspin? Narcissists are master manipulators, skilled at orchestrating scenarios to keep the reins firmly in their hands. Here's where the game changes, hinting that the control they cherish might be slipping away. It's about introducing the subtle but powerful shift in the dynamic, making them question their perceived dominance. Imagine this: you subtly imply that things are no longer going according to their script, that you might not be as easily molded as they once believed. This isn't about confrontation. It's about planting a seed of doubt in their carefully cultivated sense of control. By hinting at control threats, you're essentially challenging the very foundation of the narcissist's power structure. It's a psychological chess move that leaves them questioning whether they have as much influence as they think. It's about reclaiming a sense of autonomy without engaging in direct confrontation. 6. Exiting or abandoning. Imagine being entangled with someone who craves your unwavering commitment while constantly leaving you guessing. Well, the strategy here involves navigating this paradox, exiting or abandoning. It's crucial to understand the psychological dynamics at play. Narcissists often thrive on the security of commitment while relishing the freedom to play by their own rules. Here's where the game changes, recognizing that their desire for commitment can be used as a tool for disruption. By contemplating the idea of exiting or abandoning, you introduce a level of uncertainty into the narcissist's carefully constructed narrative. It's not about actually leaving, but rather creating the awareness that you hold the power to make that choice. This strategic move challenges their sense of control and forces them to confront the possibility of losing someone they thought they had under their thumb. In essence, it's a psychological maneuver that mirrors the very game they play, the push and pull of commitment. By navigating this paradox, you're reclaiming a sense of agency and making them question whether they can truly have it all on their terms. 7. Asserting yourself. Now let's explore a strategy that revolves around the discomfort narcissists experience when confronted: asserting yourself. Imagine you've been tiptoeing around a narcissist, navigating their demands and manipulations. Well, it's time to change the script by standing your ground and asserting your own needs and boundaries. Narcissists often thrive on their ability to control situations and people. Here's the twist: when you assert yourself, it's like throwing a curveball into their carefully orchestrated routine. It's not about aggression, but about calmly and confidently expressing your needs and boundaries. Consider this as a form of resistance, a subtle rebellion against the expectations they've set. By asserting yourself, You challenge the power dynamic and make it clear that you won't be easily swayed or manipulated. It's reclaiming your voice in a relationship that might have felt one-sided for far too long. Now, we're not suggesting a confrontational approach. Instead, think of it as a gradual shift, a reclaiming of your space and autonomy. When you assert yourself, it disrupts the narrative they've created, leaving them grappling with the realization that you're not as malleable as they thought. So, the next time you find yourself in the clutches of a narcissist's demands, consider the powerful strategies. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got more empowering content coming your way, helping you navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace.